Hello and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and I am doing another reading, and this time it is for the Sun Moon Rising Capricorns. Capricorns, I love you guys. Okay, and I have your August 2019 energies are here with me on my table, and the month of August is all about you and what you are, what you think, what your decision will be. Basically, the ball is in your court, Capricorn. Okay? So it's you who is going to be calling the shots. It's you who will take decisions on matters, on issues that probably um, before this you hadn't really been in a position to take that decision, but now universe is coming forward to give you that power. Okay, that is the synopsis of your month of August 2019. Because look at your oracle card in here, guys. It says dance with life, do something to change your energy, because the time has come for you, Capricorn. In the month of August, this is an action card, guys. In the month of August, the universe is asking you to leave whatever situations, issues, problems, troubles, pain, grief, hurt that you had before, to leave that and take on a new energy, because that's where you're moving into from the month of August 2019, guys. Okay? You take those good energies and make the best out of it. Dance with it, because the power is now coming to you. So you are the person who is important. So important that if you don't change your energies, you will not be able to absorb that important power that is coming to you from the universe, guys. Okay? So basically, this card is letting you know life is always moving and you're moving with it. So now, if you resist this ever changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of the flow with the universe, because you have to absorb that importance. That is your call for this month of August, to take that important decision, to take that important issue into your hand, because you have that power to resolve the situation, guys. Okay, so you will have to change your energy with regards to that, because if you don't, if you're still sitting in an energy which is not going to uplift you, which is not going to give you that flow, you will fall out with the universe's approval with regards to your energies for the month of August 2019, guys. Okay, so it's very, very important. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it, guys. Okay, because it's not that literally you will be dancing. If you can, do it. Okay, if you can, do it, because it moves the vibrations in your body, moves the frequencies. Even if you just move and shake your body a little bit, you're still moving your energies, guys. So if you can do that, do it. If not, just get that vibration. Listen to some good music, feel the upbeat rhythm in your body, and that energy is going to vibrate throughout you in the month of August 2019. Because again, when we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over with each new bob, sway, and kick. We are rocked back into harmony with the rest of our life, or with the rest of life, guys. Okay? Now, so get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. So, the reason again is in doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition. And that's what I just told you guys, okay? Which is connected with the systematic beat of life. So, if dancing, again, now everybody cannot dance, right? So, if dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. Do something. Do something creative. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind frame that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up, to find a way to dance along with the beat of life, because you are becoming important in the month of August 2019, where the universe is letting you know that, guys, you will have to get out of the old um, energy that you had been sitting with or you had with you for whatever amount of time. It's time to change yourself, guys. Change yourself in the way that you like to change, okay? You don't have to do things what people tell you, but what you feel is important to you. Change your life according to the new energy and see the difference in yourself, guys, for the month of August, because you definitely, the energies on my table is absolutely gorgeous. So that is the reason, guys, that the universe from your 5D is giving you permission, opening the doors to your mind, body, spirit, and soul to allow you to absorb the new energy, to make yourself that important person, because you will have to take some decisions in the month of August 2019, ladies and gentlemen. And that is happening, guys, is because your major story or your major arcana for this month is judgment or self-reflection, guys, okay? Judgment is all about awakening, because again, because of judgment, your energies will have to change, because you are awakening to something in life that probably before you hadn't felt that so much, you know. It's awakening, it's reckoning, it is a self reflection of whatever has happened in your life for so long, or whatever will be happening in your life going forward. You have that full awakening from the universe that's coming to you in the month of August. This could also mean that, you know, because of your self reflection, you are getting to understand the other side of the story, probably with somebody or with something that earlier on had caused you a lot of trouble, guys, okay? So now, somewhere, you are getting hold of the old to understand what happened in the past was not because of you, or was not because you had done something wrong. It was because the universe had not created that awakening in you to understand that whatever happened in the past was for your benefit. Was for your benefit. You might have gone through pain. I'm not saying that you haven't gone through pain and trouble. You might have gone through a heartbreak. You might have gone through some trouble areas in your life, Capricorn. But now, in the month of August 2019, Sun Moon Rising Capricorn, you're awakening up or waking up to the fact of understanding that whatever situation had occurred in the past had occurred because it was a plan from the divinity, from your divine, for your benefit, so that you become important now in the month of August. You gain that importance, and whatever had gone wrong in the past was because the universe wanted you to become strong, to gather your spiritual knowledge going forward, to understand now in the month of August, when you look back and reflect on those subjects or on those issues, you will understand and tell yourself that yes, it did happen, it broke my heart, it killed me, I was miserable, but now I can see that it has all happened for my benefit, in whichever way it kind of resonates with you, ladies and gentlemen. So, that is the reason for this awakening that is coming to you, for you to absorb this awakening, for you to absorb this reflection of your own personal self, of your own understanding, guys. You will definitely have to change your vibration and energy because you are waking up, you're rising from the ashes like the phoenix. You're crawling out from wherever you had been sitting to blow your own conch shell that you are blowing here because you have heard the call from the universe and you're happy and you're really happy to know that all that past misery, grief, pain, sorrow, whatever that you have gone through has happened because the universe wanted you to become strong and important in the month of August 2019. Okay, that was a test of time for you, for sure, but now you're getting hold of that test of time. It's ruled by Pluto, guys. This judgment card is ruled by Pluto. So wherever Pluto is in your chart, you can check that to see. And Pluto is the underworld ruler. Okay, so this card, again, this judgment card tells you or kind of echoes in you, it's a death of one situation because they remind you that everything comes to an end and that a new beginning is coming towards you, guys. Okay, so Pluto is bringing in that change in your life, guys. Pluto is manifesting that death of a situation, of an old situation, to welcome and begin a new cycle in your life in the month of August 2019, guys. So that is your judgment. That is the card of your judgment because it is a self reflection where you have now a clear objective and understanding about where you are now and what you need to do in order to grow. In order to grow. So you know everything. Everything. And you know, it also signifies that you are coming to the significant point in your life where you will have to evaluate your decisions before you jump into anything. And plus, you are given that importance of evaluating the decisions and calling shots in matters where, where you are involved. Where you are involved, guys, okay? So you now have a clear idea of what you need to change and how true you need to be for yourself and your needs. So whatever changes in life that you need to make with your energies in here, with your vibrations, with your frequency, you will have to do that because you are changing, Capricorn. You're waking up. So even little changes here and there, you don't have to make massive ones. Even little changes in life, in your daily life, will affect you and will affect the people close to you as well. Okay? So this is why it is very, very important this month of August 2019, Capricorn, that you change yourself because the judgment card is here asking you to let yourself, to let free of all the old self energies to move forward because you are definitely gathering the importance from the universe this month of August 2019, guys. Now, in your past energy from where you're coming this month of August, I've got 4 cards in here And I'm going to break them up because there are two messages in here, guys, okay? So from where you're coming is the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups. You're coming from a point of a lot of emotions, okay? There was some emotional issue in your life in the past, in the recent past, where you had wanted that Six of Cups happiness. Sorry, excuse me. Where you had wanted to build a kingdom of love, or maybe you wanted to build something in your zone which would give you a lot of happiness, abundance. Could be a past life relationship for some of you, could be a job situation that you probably had walked into, you know, with regards to your emotions. You had worked there, you had tried to create abundance in there. With your past life love situation too, you had wanted to create a lot of abundance with that situation, but something happened. Something happened with the Six of Cups in here that destroyed the entire happiness for you. And it destroyed it in such a way, guys, that you had to walk away from that. You left all the Eight Cups that you had in your zone, six and the two cups of love. That's how I look into it. So that Eight Cups, okay, it was a love situation, guys. It was a love situation. It could be for some people, or it could be a different situation. Take it in whichever way it resonates, but it was an emotional situation. And I'm getting attracted to saying that it was a love situation. And in that love situation, which was connected with your past life, could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame situation. You had wanted to create that happiness, guys. But again, the six and the two cups of love that you were holding did not work for you. So you left all the Eight Cups and you moved away from that situation in pain to look for your own ninth cup of happiness, guys, okay? You went on a pilgrimage alone. You said, you were like, okay, this did not work. This relationship could be relationship, could be an emotional connection with your job. Whatever the situation that you had tried to manifest in the recent past really did not work. Did not work. And that is the reason, guys, you had to let it all go. You let your emotions out from that situation and you had walked away. You had walked away, guys, okay? You just walked away by yourself. You just left that emotion behind that you had tried hard to manifest. And when that did not work for you, you left all the Eight Cups empty and you walked away. You said you don't want to have to deal with anything of that sort anymore. You had to go through some pain, guys, with regards to your emotion in the past, in the recent past. And that is where, again, after that, this is where you're coming from. After you walked away, you tried to put yourself through that rest period, okay? You tried to tell yourself you were kind of recuperating with regards to your grief, your pain. You were telling yourself that, you were kind of trying to forgive and forget that old situation of hurt, of pain, the grief. And also, you were kind of meditating and contemplating if it's going to be possible for you to ever move forward towards this Six of Cups happiness, guys. You were like, you were caught either that or you were waiting for somebody to come forward towards you with the Prince of Sword energy towards this situation to resolve it. okay? Or you were yourself trying to understand that if it is possible for you ever to move towards that old emotion in here, cutting through whatever other problems that came into your zone. So you were basically caught up in between movement and the draining of your emotions because you were trying to forget the past. You were trying to relieve yourself from this hurt. At the same time, you have the um, water emotion here, emotions, and then you have the mental state here. So you were going through your emotions and mental clarity for yourself, whether it's possible for you to move forward, and then you have the four swords in here, and this person is carrying one sword. So it was a conflict issue with the five of sword, guys. Okay, there was a conflict here. There was a conflict in here, and this was what you were trying to understand in your own way, if it is possible for you ever to rectify, to reconcile with that situation, to move forward ever again. So, this is where you're coming from your past. So, your past had definitely created some issues in your life where, it was something that you did not want, but it happened. You had tried your best to do the best for whatever situation you had been held into, but when that did not work, you went into a meditative mode, trying to understand that if ever this situation comes back to you, would you be able to move forward without feeling anything here for this old pain here or the old grief, whether it would be at all possible for you to go there. So you were in that two state because of that hurt and pain, and that is the reason in the month of August you will have to change this energy, guys. You cannot hold on to this past emotional grief anymore. So you are waking up to understand that whatever had happened here in the recent past had happened for a reason, which is a reason for your own benefit. Okay, you're getting hold of that because of Pluto coming into your zone, guys. And Pluto is making you gather this entire story in the way that you will understand that yes, it did happen, it did cause me pain, it did cause me trouble, it did give me a break in my emotions, and I had to go through that severe grief and hurt where I had to walk away, leaving everything behind. But I did that because today I understand that I did that because the divine wanted me to do that for me to grow and to understand and to be a better human being, where now I have to change myself in order to go forward, in order to move forward. Okay? Now, your overall self energy, now over here in the month of August 2019, guys, I have taken two cards in here. One, which is your light side of your overall self energy, and one, which is the shadow side. Okay, so we'll start with the light side. The reason I did this because I wanted to understand throughout the entire month of August what is going on in yourself, guys. Now, in your light side, you have the high priestess, okay, which is telling me that you are now getting hold of the conscious and the subconscious reasons of this past emotional grief, okay. You have learned your lessons, you have gone through that ups and downs, you have understood the difference between the dark and the light. Your wisdom is very high, your intuition is very high, but at the same time, you are being very secretive. Now, when the high priestess comes into your overall energy, guys, she is a person that sometimes she will let you know what you need to say. And other times she will ask you to keep silent and not say a word. So it is like being a little bit secretive with your own self energy, that you are not letting everybody know what you have understood, what you are what you are reconciling with, and how you're reconciling with. But at the same time, maybe at times when somebody comes to you, for example, to say something, you will hear them out, but you will know the reason behind that for yourself, which is again an energy that tells me that you may kind of choose to let them know that yes, I know why this happened. I know it. Or you might be very secretive and just hear it, not let the other person know anything. Okay? So that's the kind of an energy that you have in the light self. It's like, I know it all. I understand. You don't have to tell me much, but yes, be my guest, tell me, let me know, and I will hear you. Just as a good friend, maybe. Excuse me. Or just as a colleague, or just as a partner. Whatever situation that is going around in my zone, I know everything, but I'm not going to let that out. Or I may choose to let that out, the little part of it, if I want to. Okay, that's the kind of an energy you're holding. And your shadow self, here, look, the shadow self is asking you to change yourself, to get out of that situation of being the king of wands in the reverse, to come into the light with the chariot, guys. Okay, so in the shadow self, you're fighting with yourself, Capricorn, to walk away from that grief, from your, from the place that you had been sitting. Maybe you were expecting a lot of things from here in the past, but you did not get it, or whatever other situations that obstructed your vision or your understanding of that old situation in your shadow side, okay, which was causing you a lot of pain, which was causing you a lot of trouble. And in your shadow side, now you're waking up to your judgment call to move forward with your own self energy, because you're fighting between the dark and the light in here, in the shadow, as well as the dark and the light in the light self too. So you're kind of going back and forth in your light and dark, in the self, in your overall self energy, which people can see, and in the shadow side too, guys. You're going between your light and your dark, because now you know that it's time for you. You are becoming so important to people or to situations that you will have to change and move away from the dark to go towards your light, to move yourself forward in the right direction. So that's your shadow side, guys, okay? So in both quarters of your life, in the overall energy, ladies and gentlemen, you are definitely doing a lot of light and dark work, okay? But everything is very intuition based for you. What you need to do, how you need to work, nobody will have to tell you. But at the same time, if you choose to tell somebody, yes, you will, whatever advice you may have to give, because you know the truth. You know the truth and you want to move forward with the truth. But at the same time, you are also not going to let everything out. You're not going to open all the doors at once, guys. Okay, let's take a clarifier for the High Priestess in here. Please give me a clarifier for the High Priestess here. So yes, the overall self energy. So you have a lot of emotions, guys. You're playing with your light and dark emotions here in your overall self energy this month. Okay. Definitely a lot of emotional up and down here. Not up and down from the other perspective, but up and down between in your own self. Because you have been through the pain, the grief, the hurt from where you're coming down here in the month of August. So you are like, I have gone through this pain, I've gone through this hurt. So is it okay for me to open myself into the light? And if I do, how much of the light do I need to shine on the situation? So you are kind of, again, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. She's again the High Priestess here, but she's in the reverse, which is telling you that your intuition is your key to your success story this month of August 2019. You definitely will have to get rid of that old dependency, of the old insecurity of yourself, to open your intuition in the right way, guys, because this is the time. It's going to give you trouble because you're waking up. It's going to put you through that motion where you will feel a little bit confused. You may feel little bit confused with your own emotional understanding or your own intuition. But at this point in time, it is important for you, double confirmation, because the Queen of Cups in the suit card is the High Priestess, guys. Okay, but she's come to you in the reverse, which is letting you know that don't close your intuition this month, guys. Don't close it, because if you close it, you will not be able to absorb this judgment. Okay, so open your intuition, gather your intuition through the light and the dark that's going to be traveling in your overall self energy, but do it. Please do it. Don't keep it closed. That's your light self. Let's take a card clarifier for the King of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot upright. So in the Chariot, there you go. In the Chariot upright, you definitely want to move forward with the Eight of Wands, guys. Okay? It's a fire energy. It's a very passionate energy of the Eight of Wands. You want to move forward towards your beginning, towards your understanding, towards your growth. You definitely are in the shadow self, not wanting to get stuck anywhere, but now it's time for you to come out into the light and move forward quickly as possible. Telling people, telling them the truth, letting them know the truth, communicating the truth that you know, and moving forward in action as well. Okay, so that's your shadow side. Now, whether you choose to bring that shadow side in reality towards the light self, that's up to you. But definitely inside your own self, sometimes in life when people are telling you stuff and you already happen to know about that person's reality, and you already have those things inside you, but when they come and lament over their situation, you are like just dying to let them know that, hey, listen, this is the truth. You did not see the truth, but I have seen the truth a long time before, so I know the truth. But again, you are probably, this is the shadow side, guys, so you will not talk about it. But at the same time, for yourself, you want to move quickly out of the dark and into the light because of your own intuitive power that is working inside of you in the month of August 2019. So it could be anything. So take whatever resonates with you, guys. Now, what you are leaving behind, guys, is your Three of Swords. Your heartbreak, pain, suffering, whatever the thing that you had been holding, you are leaving that behind to turn your own wheel of fortune with your own emotions, guys. You're playing with your own emotions. Okay, you're changing your frequency, you're changing your vibration. So while you are doing that, you're leaving the past hurt and pain, grief behind, because you now know that you're waking up to this reality call of this judgment when Pluto has come into your life and the wheel of fortune is going to turn. But you can turn it, guys, is when you manifest your own emotions in the right way through your own vibrations in here with the dance of life or dance with life, guys. Okay, so right now that's what you're trying to do in the month of August. You are trying to enjoy yourself. You are waiting for the offer. Either you're waiting for the offer or you want to place the offer, but you have to leave behind the guilt, the pain, the broken heart. And that's when the offer happens, will turn your own wheel of fortune, is what your judgment is telling you. But before that, guys, this is what you have to leave behind: the Three of Swords. I don't like to see the Three of Swords in anybody's reading. It's a very intense heartbreak energy, guys. Very, because one sword is more than enough to kill a person, and here it looks like three swords have been piercing your heart. There is blood all over the sword. You have gone through a lot of pain, guys, and you don't want that pain anymore. You want to finish it, leave it behind, wait for a new offer from your own destiny that's coming to you with regards to the change in the Wheel of Fortune, guys. Beautiful, okay? Let's take a clarifier for the three cards in here: the Wheel of Fortune, the Princess of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Please give me a clarifier for the three cards in here. Yeah, so you are you are basically the princess of your own emotions now. You're the princess of your own destiny, guys. You're building your own destiny. You're building back your life. You're waiting for that offer from the universe where the Wheel of Fortune turns, changing your vibrations, changing your energies, changing your lifestyle, making the changes in your life, little bit changes here and there that will change not only you but even the people around you, guys, okay? And that is where you are coming and leaving things behind to get the mental clarity of this give and take of your vibrations, guys, of your emotions, of your resources. You are being the messenger because you're getting that mental clarity of the Three of Swords. Okay? You're getting the mental clarity of why this happened and what is the reason it happened for. It was for my own benefit, because not only has it made me stronger, but it has given me the ability to now understand the exchange of this give and take relationship between whosoever has been with me in the past. Okay, so now I am getting ready to change my own wheel of fortune, to be generous enough, to be charitable enough, to share my resources with somebody who needs my help, because I've got the mental clarity of that situation from the past, of the hurt and the grief, that today I've become so important that somebody is coming to me asking me for my help, and I have to give that. I have to give that. They are offering me that cup of love. They are offering me that surprise that I had been waiting for, because they need me. They need me. They are asking me for help, and I have to help them in order to change my own destiny, in order to change the destiny of the other person who probably has hurt me in the past. Okay? So, how this is an act of karma, guys. It's an act of karma. What goes around comes around. Okay? That is what it is in the month of August. That what you are leaving behind to get what you are getting is your karma. It's an act of your karma. Wow. Okay. Now, what you're continuously manifesting to do, guys, is the Queen of Cups here. Double confirmation. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the upright, guys. Your emotions, your psychic ability. Oh my, your intuition is crazy this month, Capricorn. Crazy. So people who are coming to you better watch out, because they know that they probably don't know that you know it all. And you are now manifesting that psychic vision, that ability that's coming to you, where you understand now the situation that has happened to you from the past is again, in turn, bringing back the balance of love in your life. It's not only bringing back the balance of love, because you know that with your intuition and psychic vision, you will be able to balance your own life as well, guys. Okay? Balance love, yes. Balance your own life, yes. by opening your intuition. You're continuously doing that throughout the month of August. You're not halting your intuitive progress, guys, because as days are going to go by in the month of August, you will realize for yourself how your intuition is manifesting towards the progress of your own wheel of fortune, guys. Okay, and look at the cup. She has closed it. She has all the intuition that she has preserved here. She has kept it in the cup. She has manifested her dream of bringing back her life back into balance. And that means somebody else, some other relationship is also going to come back to balance. She has already fathomed the way to do that. She has everything around in her zone. She is quiet. She's very emotional, but at this moment, she's kind of quiet about that emotion. She's not shouting, she's not talking, she's just holding her emotions together to balance herself and to balance all situations in her life, guys. Okay? And that's what you're continuously manifesting to do in the month of August 2019. Let's take a clarifier for the lovers in the reverse and the Queen of Cups. Huge intuitive work, guys, this month of August 2019, Capricorn. Huge time, big deal, very, very big deal. Okay, so it's a good thing, good thing. I'm very happy to see this change, definitely. Very, very happy to see this change in you guys. And look again, you're taking the escape route from that heartbreak to bring back that balance in your life. So basically, what you are doing, guys, is you are, you know, it's like you're escaping from that situation of hurt, pain, and grief. You're moving away. It could be a little bit deceptive because you're kind of, some part of your emotion is still, you have buried it, but you're walking away with the good emotions. Okay? You're leaving behind your old hurt, pain, and grief with the two sold in here. But rest of the good emotions that the change is creating in you is what you're walking away to move past this barrier of the Three of Swords, guys. Okay? To move past the barrier of this hurt, pain, grief, sorrow that the Lover's card has created in your zone. So it could have been a love situation, guys. It could have been a love situation that had disbalanced your life, where there was too much of pain, grief, and hurt that was going on. So now, with this intuitive self, guys, with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, they are letting you know that it's time for you to escape from that. Okay? Don't sit in that energy of the pain, the grief, the hurt anymore. It's time for you to move in the right direction and take the good emotions with you. Take your positivity with you. Take the positive vibrations with you. Leave the negative behind to move forward in your life. You don't need to take those. Let those two negative be there with the enemies. You don't need them anymore. You are just taking the five swords and you're walking away, and that's your ammunition, because you know that you don't need the two swords in here that had caused you pain, guys. Okay? So you're bearing that, you're leaving that behind. Your intuitive self is letting you know that it's time to escape from that pain, the break, the heartbreak, and whatever has happened. And you're not like, it's like, when somebody comes to you, for example, if somebody comes to you to let you know how sorry they have been of doing what they have done and so on and so forth, you are like, it's okay, it's okay, I understand. But at the same time, I'm just going to move and escape from that for myself, while you can, while you have the two negative souls, which I knew is already there in your zone, but you had not moved past. But I'm moving past the two negative zones to move past with my five positive, into my five positive zones, guys. Okay? It's like, again, this card has many meanings, guys, but it's like you're happy. somewhere you're feeling a little bit contented with all this situation, because you have realized now that whatever had manifested in the past has come to your benefit. Because somebody has, or it could be that somebody is going to come to you and let you know that they are escaping from the enemy camp, and that's what is making you feel happy. Not happy as such, but it's like a satisfaction, okay, of of that person letting you know that they had enough of where they had been sitting, and it's time for them to move away from that, and they're coming and letting you, the Queen of Cups, know about it, or you know about it, that the other person is escaping from that situation. It could be many ways, okay? That you, because you are in the Queen of Cups, guys, you are in the Queen of Cups. Yes, it could be that you happen to know without that person letting you know that he or she is moving away from the enemy camp or escaping, and you know it, even though they might not tell you, about that situation. And that could be because that person has gone through a lot of pain and grief, which had taken away their love for you. It could be that too. Okay? So now they are escaping back to bring back that love in your zone, to bring back that quality of love in your zone, because they realized that they have done injustice to you by putting you through that grief and taking away your love. And so now, without them telling you, because of your high intuitive power, guys, you know that the person who had caused you that grief and pain in the past is escaping from their own situation to come forward to you. Yes, that could be another way of looking at it. Now, what is entering your zone in this month is you yourself. You have taken the Hermit in the reverse, guys, which is where you are a little bit lonely, but you're still searching for the truth that you need with the situation that is evolving. And also, for that, you have the Hanged Man or the Patience card in here, guys. Okay? So, which is telling me that you are taking time off from the chaos of the outside world, from the cacophony of the outside noise. You are kind of in isolation, in solitary retirement. Okay? You have isolated yourself from this rest of the stuff that's going on to take your time to do a reflection of this call of your judgment, guys. You're growing. We are taking your time to do this reflection, to change your energies, to make the movement between the light and the dark. Okay, so you are in this month of August. This is entering your zone where you will not be talking much, you will not be interacting much, but you will be taking time for yourself to go through these movement of your own energies, guys. Okay, so it's like you want some silence in your zone. You don't want too much of noise. You don't want too many people upsetting you, because there is a lot of change that's happening, and within that solitary self, within that isolated place, you're getting a hang of all that thing that happened in the past and now what's going on in your zone. So you are doing a complete work in silence by yourself, guys, to get a feel of this change that is happening in your life, Capricorn. Let's take a clarifier for the Hermit in the reverse and the Hanged Man here in the upright, guys. Yeah, okay. So basically, again, you're trying to ground yourself, guys. With this energy in here, you're trying to ground yourself because you know that, you have to heal a lot of things in yourself because of the changes. And you have to move away from that place which has been causing you a lot of trouble in the past, where you had that feeling of being left out in the cold. You know somebody had done injustice with you, and that had shaken your foundation, guys, in the past here. It had shaken your foundation very badly. And so now this solitariness or this isolation that's coming back to you in the month of August is because you're grounding back your energy. You're trying to come to terms with your own self image of who you are and who you can be, leaving behind everything else and trying to heal from that past emotional hurt. Okay, so that is what you're going to be doing, and it's entering your August zone that you need that time off from everything else in the world to come to terms with this new energy of your own importance and benefit, of the judgment to ground back yourself in the right way, but at the same time taking time to heal from that mental wound. Emotion, yes, but you were also mentally very upset about this past situation. So you are finding that time to heal that mental situation as well, at the same time taking time to ground yourself, guys. Okay, to bring back your energy in the right direction, where there is a need and a call from the universe now to change yourself, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what is entering your zone. Now, over here, your grounding energy is the Ten of Cups. So there you go, dance with life. You are changing, guys. Your emotions. Look at this beautiful card. You have made the effort, Capricorn, to bring the Ten of Cups. You did not wait for anything, but you have taken the call from the universe to change your emotional side, to feel happy, to feel fulfilled, to feel loved, because everything else in life is going to walk into you as soon as you can manifest the Ten of Cups energy. Ten of Cups is all about emotions, guys, is all about happiness, is all about love. So your grounding energy is changing when you're dancing with your life. You're dancing with your life in the month of August, where with whatever you have, you're bringing back the Ten of Cups. You're taking the maximum advantage of this judgment of Pluto coming into your zone, of changing you, of waking you up to find your own emotional happiness within you and within whatever you have as your grounding energy. That's your grounding energy, guys. Okay, let's take a clarifier for the Ten of Cups in here. So it's a beautiful energy. Grounding energy is beautiful, and that is, look, and you're doing that to walk away from the rivalry, from the conflict, from the negative, toxic atmosphere that had been halting your Ten of Cups progress, guys. You're leaving that behind. You're not engaging yourself in that fight, in that competition, in that rivalry, in that past hurt, pain, and grief. You're leaving all that behind to enjoy your own emotional fulfillment in the month of August 2019. Beautiful grounding energy, guys. Beautiful grounding energy. Awesome, awesome. Now, your challenge is the Nine of Pentacles, guys, okay? So, your challenge is to fulfill your own desire here, to become completely independent, to leave everything else, not leave in the sense, but to be a person who is completely and financially independent on their own, who has that success story, who knows how to enjoy the Nine Pentacles to go forward with the Ten of Pentacles, but that is coming up as a challenge because you are definitely going through this motion where it's not possible for anybody to acquire everything in a month. So this is a place that you might possibly get stuck a little bit here, to find your own independence without the help of somebody else coming in to help you, to find your own resources, your own money, your own security, your own financial independence, to be fulfilled with whatever you have in your life. Because, that's coming up in your challenge area, guys. So let's take a clarifier before I say anything more. Please give me a clarifier for the Nine of Pentacles in here. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Your challenges now, guys, look at this. Your challenge is your own Wheel of Fortune. You've got a Wheel of Fortune here. You got your Wheel of Fortune here. So month of August is very important for you, Capricorn. You have to really take this month of August very seriously, guys. Your challenge is this Wheel of Fortune that is moving, that is turning for you, and you know that, okay? So in this challenge area, when the Wheel of Fortune has started to move, it's now up to you to find your direction, to find your right direction towards your own happiness, towards your own fulfillment, towards your own purpose in life, towards your own goal. So that is the challenge area, guys, okay? Because your Wheel of Fortune dupe here, your Wheel of Fortune is making you go through this challenge because it's putting up this challenge in front of you now, Capricorn, to find that route which is going to bring you back your abundance for yourself in the right direction. So which route would you take is your challenge. Which wand would you choose and how would you choose it to find back your Nine of Pentacles after all the upheaval? Because you know now that your own Wheel of Fortune is turning so much that whatever direction you're going to be taking from now is going to be leading you forward towards whatever goal and desires, ambitions, independence, whatever, love, whatever that you want to manifest in here is where you will have to make use of this wise wands in here, guys, okay? To take hold of the right area of your life to move forward in the right direction. This is where your challenges and this is where your intuition is going to help you, guys, okay? So on one hand, you have been given the challenge, but on the other hand, your intuition is working with you. So make the most out of it. Where would you find your support, guys? You will find your support the moment you do a teamwork or relationship build up. Because that build up, that teamwork, that commitment of love, or your partnership, or your job situation, of everything that you are wanting in your zone, as soon as you start working on that structure, it could be a tough one, it could be a rigid one, but that immediately will bring back the excitement and the thrill of your life in the right direction. And that's where you will find your support. So you will have to take this energy of the Three of Pentacles in a serious way to build something in the month of August 2019 when that is coming to you in your zone. Because that again, this teamwork, this support will help you to change your Wheel of Fortune, to give you the right guidance. But again, that will also improve your energy, that will make you dance with your life, that will create new vibrations, new frequencies in your life, and that's where you will find your support for the month of August 2019, you know. So whoever is going to come into your zone with an offer for a teamwork, for example, you know, take it, guys, take it, because that is where your energies are going to move in the right direction. Let's take a clarifier for these two cards, the Three of Pentacles in here upright and the Prince of Pentacles in the reverse. You will find your support with this teamwork to ground your energies, guys, to make you, because you are anyways a Capricorn, very grounded energy. But when people come into your life with this offer of a teamwork, or you proceed forward with this offer to join hands on this commitment or relationship of this build up of this group in here, that's going to ground you even more. That's going to bring your energies back into yourself even more, where at this point in time, You will have to let go of the control issue when you're joining hands in this teamwork to manifest that magic in yourself, guys. You've got yourself in here, the devil in the reverse, and you got the magician in here. So, with yourself, guys, remember when you do the teamwork this month of August, you cannot dictate all terms. You cannot control all situations. You cannot call, yes, you will call the shots, but not in the way that the other person feels that you are taking control of their life, guys. Okay, so you will have to balance that control situation in yourself in order to give birth to this teamwork, which in turn is going to bring back your energies in the right direction. That will itself create a magical effect of change in your vibrations and frequencies, guys. So remember doing that. That's where you will find your support. Now, what is my spirit's advice to you guys? My spirit has got two messages for you here. Okay, I'm going to divide these two cards in here because there are two separate messages. The first message is that again, there is a Seven of Sword energy here, a dupe, and the Princess of Wand. So in this message, my spirit is letting you know that you are perhaps waiting for that person to come back to you, whoever, or that situation to come back to you, when that person escapes from the enemy camp and is looking behind at you, because you are waiting there, with your wand in your hand, towards this new beginning, towards this new teamwork, towards this new foundation of your love, of your strength, of your finances, of your growth, of your stability. Okay, so you are holding on to that. You're waiting for this person to come to you. As soon as that person escapes from that situation, to return back to you, because this person is like moving away from the camp, from the enemy camp, leaving the two swords behind, but his eyes, his look is towards you, the Princess of Wand, who is waiting on the other end, holding that spiritual wand. It's like the Ace of Wand that she has in her hand, which is her passion and her divine inspiration for this new beginning, that she's waiting for this person to come back to her. As soon as that person can escape from a situation that they have been trapped in, or they have been holding themselves imprisoned in for whatever period in time, in order for this situation to be freed and you guys to move forward to begin the Ace of Pentacles or the new beginning in your life, guys. So you're waiting for this person to escape from that enemy camp. Okay, it looks like it's not you to me, Capricorn. It's not, because for me, you, Capricorn, you're the Princess of Wand. You are holding your position right. You have been grounded. You have your passion. You have your inspiration. So it's not you. But you are waiting for a situation to end so that you can begin a new situation in your life, guys. And that ending is happening for somebody who has to set themselves free, who will be setting themselves free this month of August, to walk away from that perplexed, bad situation of toxicity, of negativity, of whatever they had been entrapped in. And that in turn is going to let you guys move forward to begin your new cycle in this world. Okay? And this is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? That is the offering that can be done or can happen only when the other person in your team can set themselves free from whatever situation has been holding them, while you are waiting patiently, holding your wand of wisdom. Let's take a card clarifier for the Seven of Wand, Seven of Sword, Princess of Wand, Eight of Sword in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Sword in the reverse is setting yourself free. So this person is escaping from that situation to set themselves free, while you know that is going to happen and you're just waiting for that to happen before you walk forward to begin this new journey, Capricorn. Okay? Because this, again, is a situation that is coming down from your recent past, guys. It's not a new situation. It's an old situation where somebody like you, Capricorn, had to walk away. And that old situation is now coming back to you in a different way. And that is where you will be again changing your frequency, your vibrations, your energies, because you know things are happening for your benefit, Capricorn. And look at this, and this is all happening because somebody is forgiving something, although there is a lingering resentment of whatever happened in here, but at this point in time, that conflict is getting over of the Five of Swords, where there is no more conflict on that issue, on the past grief and the hurt, letting that go to restart your cycle in your own world with the wheel of fortune that's turning, guys. Okay, so on one hand you're building the teamwork, on the other hand you're building yourself, on the other hand, you're changing your frequencies, your directions in life. This is a big month for you, Capricorn, big time. And your outcome is the World card. Oh my God, look at this. Wheel of Fortune, Magician, Devil, the World card, the High Priestess, the Chariot. You've got major arcanas, the Lovers. You have got the major arcanas. The Judgment card in here is bringing you back your world of happiness, guys. You're closing one chapter, or somebody else is joining hands with you to close an old cycle of your destiny, to begin the new cycle of your destiny in this lifetime, guys. In the month of August 2019. Let's take a clarifier for the World card in here. Please give me a world clarifier for the world. You got major arcanas. It's a major month. August is a big time happening and changing month for you, Capricorn. So take this month energy, vibrations in the right way to bring back everything in the right direction. And look at this. Somebody is walking away from that old situation of their hurt, their pain, their grief that they had been carrying as their own burden, and where they had made a mistake of their own follies, of having to live life where they had actually lived life beyond their means. They had created stories of their false success stories that they had done, so they are walking away from that false success stories to begin a new chapter, to take on the new burden in their life at this point in time, to open this world, to open this cycle once again, to relieve themselves of all the mistakes in the past that they have done, where they lived beyond their means, that had taken away their energy, that had killed them because they had made the mistake. And now they are pushing themselves forward to begin the new destination. It's going to be a little bit tough on them because it's going to be a lot of work. But at the same time, that is where the new cycle is going to open up. Let me take another clarifier for this 10 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles here. Please give me another clarifier for the 10 of Wands upright and 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. To build back, so they are working hard to build back the 9 of Pentacles here, guys, which is you too, Capricorn. You will be working hard to open this new chapter in your life. Where is my World card? To open this new chapter in your life, guys, with this World card, to override this challenge of your 9 of Pentacles. That could be another thing as well, guys, okay? Because one card is not just one situation. One card has many messages. So you are definitely opening a new chapter to work hard to bring back your success story in your life. Let's look for another clarifier for the World card, the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. That could be another way, because situations are different for different people, guys. So one card definitely can carry a lot of message. So that is the reason I make an effort to let you know whatever the situation that I see here, okay? Yeah. Oh my God. See, that's why I asked for another clarifier. So many arcanas, guys. It's not even funny here. Okay, so you're getting the clarity of opening this new cycle of your own destiny, guys, the new world. You're getting the clarity to move towards this chariot, the new beginning of your own destiny, because your clarity is coming to you from the high priestess, from the moon card, which has made you learn your lessons through the dark. You're clearing your emotions, you're clearing your intuitions, you're getting help and clarity from the moonlight to move towards this ace of wand, the new beginning, the fiery, passionate adventure that is about to begin once the cycle opens up, guys. Okay, so you're getting a clarity or to move towards this new emotional beginning. Okay, with your intuition and understanding of this emotional beginning, you're getting that clarity to take the spiritual journey. It's a very spiritual journey that is about to open up in this new chapter of your life with the Ace of Wand in the reverse, guys. That's where you guys are coming to by the end of the month of August 2019. Congratulations. And here you have Judgment in reverse again, guys. Dupe here. Judgment in reverse, Judgment in the upright, and Judgment in the reverse, guys. Okay. So look at this beautiful reading. I just loved it. Fantastic. Awesome. You're going for a major change, Capricorn, month of August. Take that very seriously. Work with the right energies and do the best you can to give yourself the right push and the right direction towards your new beginning, guys. With this, I end my video. Goodbye. God bless. Love you. Khuda Hafiz and Namaste.